The SCC is really important to Langley High School because when we do get into the same room with other groups in the community, we really feel like we're all on the same page. You get away from placing responsibility on a single group, and it just allows you to be much more productive. And you get into what can you do for kids, and the ideas that are generated are just fantastic.
We're also tapping into a pool of incredible resources out there. So there are school administrators who are actually there working with our students, and we're also working with community leaders. We're working with the police department. We're working with mental health professionals to work the whole thing better with a common thread, and that is to making a positive environment for our children. One thing that my daughter likes to talk about, this is her favorite quote, and I think it ties in with our mindset that we're trying to establish from Safe Community Coalition. I'm going to borrow the quote from Winnie the Pooh. You're braver than you believe, and you are stronger than you seem, and you are smarter than you think. And wouldn't that be just wonderful if all our children thought that way about themselves?
What I believe and what I talk about when I'm in front of parents is balance. We're in a very high-achieving and competitive community, and my fear is that a lot of our families are so focused on achievement that they're ignoring some of the other vital pieces of their kids' well-being and their own well-being. Everybody needs to do something that helps give their life meaning. Community service or involvement in a church or anything like that that makes them realize they're part of something bigger than themselves. When folks are too focused on achievement, they're ignoring some of those other vital things in their life. And you can be a very high-achieving, very miserable person. And that's what we're trying to avoid and trying to teach people about.
Whether it's testing at a young age to see if you're in an advanced academics program, or whether it's what travel sport you're on, or what chair in the band you make. We realize that all of our kids are under a certain amount of stress, and we want to give them the tools that they need to deal with that stress. So a lot of it is the social, being able to open up and advocate for yourself, talk to your teachers. A lot of it is bringing our community together so that we are aware that these problems exist and we can figure out how to combat them.
The reach of the SCC, it continues to amaze me as I see the different things that we're working on. The helping with resiliency all the way down into elementary school children while still paying attention to ethics at the higher age groups, and never losing sight of making good decisions, or more importantly avoiding some of the bad destructive decisions around drugs and alcohol.
I think I'm involved in a lot of other activities, and I think the YAC is the only activity that I've ever done where I feel like I'm part of something bigger than the school, and I feel like I'm a part of the community now. I feel like I'm not just this person that goes to school every day and comes home, and I feel like I can affect how the community is by being a part of YAC.
And I think the Safe Community Coalition and the Youth Advisory Council have just kind of taken a lot of kids from different backgrounds, so band, sports, extracurriculars, student life, whatever it may be. They really kind of try to focus you in and get you to give back in your own special way to the community. So that's been real important to me.